Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be a fun little get back on track with me, get out of a workout slump video. I feel like I needed to film this video to get out of the slump. So I appreciate you guys being here, and I know how much I love to watch these videos when I'm in a slump and just need some motivation, inspiration to get my ass up, get to the gym, and get back on track, because I have been off track now for honestly like a month. Typically I have a very good workout routine and I go 4 to 5 times a week, and I had just been traveling. You guys can watch my travel vlogs, and then I've been kind of bouncing back and forth, having no real structure, and that's just been kind of difficult for me to find something that's working for me. So I decided to make this video about how I get back on track. I've been working out for a little over 2 years now, so this is not my first rodeo at being in a slump fitness wise. So I'm going to take you guys through kind of what I do to get myself back on track, and kind of what I think are the key and main things that you can do that aren't too much and they're not unrealistic and truly help so much. So let's get into it. So first thing is first, I feel like I had to sit down and rethink my goals. So I sat down and I was like, what do I need to remotivate myself in the gym? And for me, I'm very goals driven. I feel like when I have a goal in the gym, it makes me want to be more consistent. However, when I'm just kind of working out to work out, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't need to go because there's nothing like crazy or pressing for me to do. So I decided to sit down, write my goals out for kind of what I wanted to achieve by the end of the year, since it is literally October. And I like to split my training up into programs. I'm a coach, so I make programs for others. So I was like, let me sit down and make a program for myself and invest in myself a little bit more and give that care that I give to my clients to myself. So I have written myself a 6-week program, which I think is going to be super beneficial and helpful for me. So that's going to keep me accountable, and I have a strength goal within it. And so that's going to kind of help me with knowing like, okay, I need to go to the gym because I have these goals. For me, sometimes the motivation comes from doing new things and changing up my routine. I'm gonna make my bed, get ready, all that jazz. Okay, quick fit check. I'm wearing Honor Active, of course, the classic seamless collection, which is restocking. It'll already have restock before I get this video up, but I'm sure there's still going to be some stock. This is my favorite bra. It's a v-neck halter bralette. Oh, well, it's not halter, but I make it a halter by cutting the back strap. Super cute, super easy. And then these are the classic 2.0 leggings in mineral green. Love the color combo. And then I just have socks on with my runners. So that's the fit. Had that laid out and ready to rumble. Okay, so before we go, I just wanted to chat you guys through my top tips for getting out of a fitness rut, or just kind of when you're in a slump and you need to get out of it. I feel like this is what always kind of works for me. Obviously, we're all different, but I feel like these are great things to try out if you guys are in the same boat as me and you're just lacking a routine and you want to make one and have one that is better for you. So the first thing would be to reevaluate what you're doing and understand why it isn't working. I think for me, it was just I was traveling way too much, and then I didn't have a split or a workout routine that I loved. And so even when I was on travel, if I had opportunity to work out, I just didn't want to because I was just not motivated by what I was programmed. And that's totally fine. I think looking in, thinking about what are your goals, what are things that you want to do differently, what are new things that you can try to make things more spicy, more exciting, thinking that through, and then creating a new split and a new program for yourself that's really catered towards your lifestyle, towards your goals, towards your current routine. If you're extremely busy, it's okay to change your split to accommodate how busy you are. When you have and you plan with intention, then you have more intention and motivation to show up. So that was my first thing that I was lacking, was a plan. And I feel like that in itself, if you just did one thing from this video and you just did that, that could help you so much. And then obviously kind of having everything ready to go. I think for me, what stalls me from getting out the door is that I wake up late, I don't have a plan for breakfast, I don't have a plan for what I'm gonna wear, I don't have anything packed, I'm just unorganized as hell. And so I think taking a little bit of time to get organized, get your stuff together, plan your outfit, all that stuff, then you're ready to go, you have intention to go, and it really speeds up the process in a day where you're really busy. So that's step number 2. And step number 3 is if you just are kind of tired or feeling stuck in your environment, change it if you can. I'm doing a free day pass today at a different gym just to get some spice, and I feel like to change it up. I love my gym, but at the same time I feel like it's just getting old and too comfortable, and it's allowing me and facilitating me to slack off, which is just not what I want to be doing. So I'm gonna go to a new gym, see if that brings me different motivation to kind of work out harder, try new things, see what they have. Maybe I'll even want to switch there, who knows. Those are the small changes that I made to kind of get myself out of this slump and excited for the day. Like I feel excited for my new workout, excited to try a new gym, excited because I feel and look good, and I'm super excited to take you guys through today's workout. We're going to be doing a leg day, and it's going to be the newest leg day to my program, so I'm excited to dive through it and to take you guys to try it too. So I wanted to chat you guys through this workout. I started off with sumo deadlifts, going back to sumo. I was doing conventional for a little bit, and my main thing with this program is I want to up my endurance and my strength, meaning higher rep ranges and slowly starting to increase the load that I do. So here I'm doing a 3x7 at 185 pounds. My key goals here are just getting comfortable again with the sumo deadlift, making sure every rep looks the same even as I start to get fatigued and tired, and making sure that I took adequate rest in between each set to ensure that each set looked really good. So I was super happy with how those moved considering how long it's been since I did sumo, and it's just going to continue to get better from there. Next, we're going into a heavy weighted goblet squat. If I was at my other gym, I would be doing the pit shark machine, but since I don't have one at this gym, this was a good swap to do to mimic that same movement pattern. So I'm loading here with a dumbbell so I can still get range of motion. If you're struggling getting a lot of range of motion, you could also stand on 2 boxes to get you a little higher and get a little bit deeper. Next, we're going to go into some B stance RDLs. These have been really good, and to eliminate grip strength from being a factor, because I did more of a fatiguing sumo deadlift routine before, I actually used straps here so that I could not have to worry about the weight and could worry more about my form. Here I'm doing less of a knee bend to make more of an emphasis on the hamstring. So as you guys can see, I'm going into this B stance, which you guys will see in this next clip how I set it up. I basically like to align my other toe at the back of where my working leg's heel is, and I find that that is a super appropriate way to have that right support in the other leg without it being too close or too far. And again, if you're only using one dumbbell, you want to use the dumbbell on the side of the working leg. This ensures that maximal weight distribution is going towards the working leg and you're not counterbalancing or offsetting the weight that you could be putting the stress on the working muscle. Then we're going to go into this Bulgarian split squat drop set, which was honestly so awful, but it had to be done for a little bit more of a challenge than just doing a classic 3x10 Bulgarian split squat. So I'm doing 3 rounds of this, and we're starting off with 10 Bulgarian split squats, as you guys see me doing here. After I get to 10, I'm going to drop the dumbbell on the floor. I'm going to reposition and then go straight into 10 bodyweight Bulgarian split squats, which are a nice way to add a burner, to add more difficulty without necessarily having to add a ton of weight, because sometimes after all the stuff that I was doing in today's workout, I don't feel like going super heavy, but I still want to allow for a lot of challenge on the body. So I really liked this, and I definitely recommend it if you need something like that in your routine. Ideally, I wanted to do quad extensions, but the machine was not available and I was not really willing to wait around. So instead, I actually saw the TRX and thought it'd be a cool opportunity to go back and work on some single leg pistol squats. I don't think I'll ever be able to do these unassisted, but I did these a lot in recovering from ACL surgery, and I think that they're just a good thing to incorporate for me to continue to strengthen the body. And I also think I miss training in functional ways and training a little bit more athletically, so I try to sprinkle things like that in when I can, and I thought that that was a really great way to burn and finish off this workout. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the super speedy voiceover, but I promise more workout videos are to come, including a new week of workouts video once I get set into this new routine. Hi you guys, I just finished my workout. It was so good to be in a different environment. It was really hard. Another thing that I wanted to note is always have a plan B, because I feel like sometimes when equipment's not available, things aren't there, you have to know what to do instead. So for example, I wanted to do a certain machine that the gym didn't have, or I wanted to do quad extensions but they were taken and I wanted to just get my workout going, so I did something else. So just knowing exercise swaps I think is super helpful in kind of decreasing gym anxiety and keeping you accountable, so still getting enough work in even when circumstances aren't ideal. But this workout was so good, it was so needed, and I just hope I can keep it up for the rest of the week. I'm definitely going to try to, but this was a great first step in the right direction. I feel like just getting somewhere new, starting a new program, I'm very excited for it. I feel like I want to get my strength back. I haven't been at my strongest in a really long time, just because in the summer I kind of slacked off, took some time off, which is totally okay, but I kind of want to get back into it for the winter. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, because you guys are really my accountability, and I couldn't be more thankful to have you guys guys to keep me in check and to be inspired by my posts and want workouts and things like that, because that helps me stay on track and I know it helps you guys too. So it's a mutual benefit. But I love you guys, and this video is kind of short, but I just wanted to end it here. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.